Box 3, spinning over.
Welcome back, folks. This is the finale, the final mission of the Arctic Thunder campaign. There goes a Chinook. It was a great campaign. I had a lot of fun doing it. I'm glad you guys came along on the journey. This final mission is going to be, we are going to do a flyover of the soccer stadium because the mayor of the town here, Rovaniemi, is going to have basically a party down there for all the citizens in celebration of our victory in the war, and we are going to do oh my god, that Chinook just went down. Alright, anyway, I guess we're here to celebrate, awkward, we're here to celebrate our victory in the war, and so the Mayor of Rovaniemi is going to throw a party for all the citizens down there at the soccer stadium, and we are going to do a flyover and start our way back to Lakenheath. We are heading home, we are heading out of the area. Let's go ahead and get started. Close the canopy, set up the lights. Man, that really sucks for those guys. Canopy. We will set up the lights. C and I to backup. EPU off. Battery to main power. Battery to main. Set park and brake.
Hey, Chief, how do you hear me? Loud and clear, sir. How me? Loud and clear.
Alright, press the spacebar when we're ready to start the engines.
Alright, Chief, chocks in place, fire guard. Clear forward and aft, ready for start 2. Clear fore and aft, all clear for start 2.
Continue the startup procedure and switch to flight tack on VHF 1 to check in at the brief time. 8 is available on channel 7. Alright, so real quick, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a big flyover of the soccer stadium, F-15s, Finish Hornets, all the Stingers. And we are going to be in a large formation, Christmas tree formation. And my job is going to be the trunk. Myself and another jet is going to be the trunk of the tree. So that's what we're going to do. And then after we break off from the formation, the large formation, what we'll do is we'll hit the tanker, and then we will turn for Lakenheath and get out of here, and that way the Finish Hornets can have their base back. Alright, let's go ahead and continue the startup procedures. Alright. There we go. RPM's alive. Wait to stabilize. Right about there. Throttles advanced. Eight is channel 7, 1, and 1. Okay. We'll get that out of our face. Alright, reset master caution light. Probe heat test, fire test. Fire and lights test.
Pull up. Altitude.
Good start down here, sir. 6 green.
Hammer. Counter.
Copy, Chief. Good start up here as well.
Low. Out. Lock. Caution. Bingo. Beta. ISS.
Alright. The engine is on. I am not in a covered structure, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the ejection seat. Probe, heat, light test is okay. CNI UFC. And then we'll turn all the switches on. Alright, everything's coming up. Let's turn the HUD on. Declutter the HUD. ADI is uncaged. Let's go ahead and get the ATIS.
Temperature -5, dew point -6, altimeter 2972, departure run
2972. Okay, 2972. Fuel, we are full at 12.0. EPU off, oxygen PVG. And double check, EPU is off. Alright, we are ready.
Alright, Chief. All my lights check good. EPU off. Oxygen at 100%. No lights. Clear to remove the EPU pin. Copy. All clear for run-up.
Okay, holding the brakes. Being extremely careful not to roll too far forward because we got a bunch of people watching us. We got to make it look good and not hurt anybody. Run up 85.
Alright, running up.
Slowly coming up to 85 on the RPM. Alright, there we are. Check no lights, no warning lights. Master caution light is off. Press and hold EPU gen switch. Watch for the run light. 4 and 5. It's on for 5 seconds. Let go. Throttle back.
Alright, Chief. EPU check's good. Clear to check for flow.
Whoops, missed one.
No flow.
Set parking brake space bar for the SEC check.
Alright, ready for sec. Speed brakes and flight controls clear. Sec, speed brakes and flight controls all clear.
Engine cont to SEC. There it is. Check nozzles
Nozzle
closed.
closed, clear for run-up.
Nozzle's not closed. It says check nozzle 3 to 10. It's above. Nozzle's not closed, Joe. SEC light is on. Master caution is on. Snap mill. Check nozzle remains closed.
Running up.
Nozzles. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm an idiot. I'm looking at the oil pressure. Nozzle was closed. Alright, that's good. Alright, check nozzles remain closed. Back to pry.
Alright, sec check good. Back to pry. Nozzle open.
Okay. Nozzle's open. I was looking at the wrong gauge. I've done this before, I swear. Speed brake test fully open.
Speed brakes open. Speed brakes closed.
Alright. Flickus reset DBU on off. Flickus reset. Flickus reset DBU on off. Flickus reset. Alright, we are ready for the bit test.
Clear for bit. Clear bit.
Alright, here we go. We're going to start the bit. And then we are going to start the alignment. We are going to OK all the fields. And then we are going to align the helmet mount display. So turn on the HMD. Center it. Enter. Alignment OK. Mode select. Now the top cross. And bit passed.
Alright, Chief, bit pass. Ready for trim check? Ready for trim.
Alright, now that that's done, shut the HMD off. Trim autopilot disconnect.
Alright, disconnected. Check no movement. No movement.
Good deal. Trim autopilot disconnect to norm.
Connected.
And then we will go through all the trims.
Roll right. Roll left. Nose up, nose down. Rudder right. Rudder left. Ready for big movements. Clear big.
Flickus reset DBU off. Flickus reset DBU is off. Alright. Nose up and down.
Nose up. Nose down. Kick.
Manual pitch override. Roll left and right.
Roll left. Roll right.
Rudder left and right.
Rudder left. Rudder right.
Okay, we'll do the same thing, but with the DBU on. Flickus reset.
DBU, still clear? Clear.
Nose up.
Nose up. Nose down. Kick.
Roll left and right.
Roll left. Roll right.
Rudders.
Rudder left. Rudder right.
This is CNN's Prime News, taking the time to examine world events, issues, and newsmakers, with Bernard Shaw in Washington and Susan Rook in Atlanta.
Good evening and welcome to our breaking news coverage. Today, February 24th, 2024, we have some major developments to report in the war in Europe. On February 15th, Russian armed forces began the invasion of Finland, escalating the conflict into an open war with NATO, who responded in kind to this unprovoked aggression, and were able to achieve a decisive victory in just 1 week. Today, on the second anniversary of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, we can report that a coup has taken place in the Kremlin, resulting in the disappearance of the Russian president and the withdrawal of their troops from both Finland and Ukraine. Russia has even relinquished control of Crimea and the Donbas region, allowing Ukraine to regain control of its territories as they were prior to 2014. These developments are nothing short of remarkable, and represent a major victory for peace and stability in the region. The people of Finland and Ukraine can now look forward to a brighter future as the new Russian government initiated negotiations about a potential alliance bridging the old East and West. We will continue to bring you updates on this story as they become available.
Alright, air refueling door open. I have a switch that I always use for this on my throttle. Makes it a lot easier. But the actual switch in the aircraft, I don't think I've ever shown it, is right here. It just makes it a lot easier. Don't have to take my eyes off the tanker. And so I just have a switch for it on my throttle that I always use.
Door closed, lights off. Alright, Chief, parking brake set. Everything looks great up here. You're cleared off. Copy that, sir. Have a safe flight and see you up front shortly. Sting 1-1, check in on uniform. Who's up?
1-2.
1-3. 1-4. 1-5. 1-6. 1-7. Sting 1-1, check in on Victor.
1-2.
1-3. 1-4. 1-5. 1-6. 1-7.
I am 1-5.
Sting flight, push 2 on Victor. Sting 1-1, check.
1-2.
1-3. 1-4. 1-5. 1-6. 1-7. Rovaniemi ground, Sting 1 flight of 7 F-16s at ramp Foxtrot, ready to taxi with India.
Sting 1, Rovaniemi ground. Roger, India is correct. Cleared Mark 1 Alpha. Squawk 2571 sequential.
Squawk 2571, sequential, Sting 1.
Sting 1, read back correct. Taxi runway 21 via Kilo, Juliet, Charlie, Tango, Echo. Contact tower holding short.
Taxi 21 via Kilo, Juliet, Charlie, Tango, Echo. Tower hold short, Sting 1.
I'm not quite aligned yet. Spent too much time talking. Just
Look
about
at that
aligned.
crowd.
Be sure to wave and smile, but not you, Roach. You'll just scare the kids.
Damn, that's messed up.
Below me, Pecker.
Come on, I'm just waiting on my alignment here. Just about done. There we go. Alright, let's roll. Haha, nice. Waving at the crowd. Got the nice touch. How you doing? How's it going? How's everybody? That's hilarious. That's cool. Alright, they cleared us to cross the active, so I'm going across. Don't see anybody else over there. So, we are taking off, and then we will orbit the airfield area here. And then, after we orbit the airfield, we will all join up into the formation, do the flyover. This should be fun. And then after the flyover, hit the tanker, and then head home, back to Lakenheath. Got our travel pods loaded. Both wings. Check number 4. Or actually not number 4. After we split, they're going to split us up into 2 different flights, and I will lead Sting 2, and then that's when we'll fly home. Even though it's a going away mission, it still should be fun. It's a nice touch having the crowd cheering and us waving. I like that. And then we all have to hit the tanker. Flight home.
Ground, Hitman 4-2 with apron Sierra, ready to taxi with India.
Hitman 4-2, Rovaniemi ground. Roger, India is correct. You are cleared via the NEMJU-3 Alpha departure. Squawk 4025. Radar frequency 129.5.
Squawk 4025, radar 129.9er. Hitman 4-2.
Hitman 4-2, read back correct. Taxi runway 21 via Tango, Echo, contact tower at the hold short.
Taxi 2-1 via Tango Echo, tower short. Hitman 4-2.
Alright, roll forward 2 feet. We are at the arming area. Parking brakes, raise the hands. Raising the hands one last time. Alright. I was looking down there. There's a Humvee down there for some reason. Maybe they're down there searching for any survivors on that Chinook crew. Thank you. Thank you, fellas. Thanks for all your hard work. Channel 3 indicated by the flight lead with the hand signal.
Sting 1-1 check.
1-2.
1-3. 1-4.
1-5.
1-6. 1-7. Rovaniemi Tower, Sting 1 flight at Echo, ready to go.
Sting 1, wind 235 at 8 knots. Clear for takeoff, runway 21. Contact Rovaniemi radar when airborne.
Sting 1, clear for takeoff, runway 21. Flight push right 4. Sting 1-1 check.
1-2.
1-3. 1-4.
1-5.
1-6. 1-7. And leads rolling.
One, two, rolling.
Sting 1-3 rolling. One 4 rolling.
One 5 rolling.
1-5's rolling. All right, 1-6 rolling. Yeah, baby. 1-7 rolling. One 7 wheels up.
Alright, I'm just getting up here with 1-1. I'm going to fly off.
Enemy radar, Sting 1, flight of 7 F-16s passing 2,000 feet. Mark go 1 Alpha. Sue on, radar contact.
117, good chance. Continue.
Let's pull up the kneeboard real quick. Double check. So Marxo, 4 is the IP, 5 is Santa's Village, that's where
Devil,
we are.
check on Ox. Devil 1-2.
Devil 1-3.
Devil 1-4.
Devil 1-5.
Devil 1-6.
Devil 1-7.
Devil 1-8.
I think we're supposed to be on a 1 mile trail to lead. So Santa's Village is where we're going to marshal on all the flights. And then we will start heading in. Got too busy watching that guy down there, number 4, that wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Where'd he go? There he is. I want to get
Devil 1 flight, Marxo.
want to get into a trail position with the lead.
Panther 1 is ready at Marxo.
Good deal. Am I supposed to be up there and not in a trail? I thought it said I was supposed to go trail. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm good here. Because these guys in front of me, these 5 in front of me, are going to be the last branch of the Christmas tree, and then I am going to be the first one in the trunk. So I'm pretty much in position, except for I'm gonna need to be closer when we actually do the formation. So I'm just gonna hang out right here. And actually, I might see if I can't get the lead as my primary data link track, so I can make sure I can keep an eye on him. Oh, who's that in front of us?
Rovaniemi radar, Hitman 4-2, passing 2000 for flight level 110, Ipsan 3 Bravo.
Hitman 4-2, radar contact. Continue.
Not really sure where my dude's at. I can see the formation of the Christmas tree getting formed up there. This is pretty sweet.
Sting 1 Marxo. Alright kids, in position.
Copy. Following you, boss. This is pretty sweet. take one more look. The stadium's going to be steer point 6. I'm going to go ahead and set 6 just for my own reference. Kind of lagging behind. I'm going to kick in the burn and get up there. Coming in hot, coming in hot. I should have my guy behind me. Hey, Eagle driver, you can use some aileron if you want. You don't have to turn with just your rudder. Just saying, buddy. I think we still got a little bit of time. I forget what the time on target, I guess you could say, was. I want to get up there closer to my flight lead, but I do not want to be under this Eagle. I don't trust the AI. I don't trust you, pal. Whatever, I guess. He needs to be up there with the rest of the Eagles. What are you guys doing? Stop. Y'all are making me nervous. Looks like we got an aircraft up high right there. Not sure what it is. I think it's another 10 minutes. I hope not.
All players, Devil 1-1. We will push a strike and get in formation on the way to IP. I'll be calling out speeds. Watch your spacing and position. We will pass over Santa's village at 1800, then continue towards the stadium. Once we pass it, the flights will break off as briefed.
Panther 1, roger. Sting 1, copies all.
All right. We will be flying into the setting sun. Easy, guys. Easy, guys. We don't need to be losing any branches here.
All players stand by. Pushing in 1 minute.
Very nice.
Panther's ready. Sting's ready.
That would be a heck of a sight to see all these aircraft.
Devil 1 is pushing to the IP, descending to 1,500 feet.
And they are just suddenly stopping. That's fantastic.
Rovaniemi radar, Norwegian 7042 approaching Rotok with India. Full stop.
Norwegian 7042, descend to 2,500 feet. Proceed to Nipak and hold as published, except 5 minutes delay due to military operation.
Descending to 2,500 feet, proceeding to Nipak and holding 7042.
Trying to get up into position as quick as I can without going too quick.
Devil 1, IP.
Roger, you're cleared for fly past.
Left turn, now.
Oh, Jesus. What is this?
Altitude. Altitude.
That was a crock of shit.
Now we'll keep 332 indicated all the way.
Got 12 miles to get in position. Hurry up.
Stings, keep it tight. Helmets look good for the cameras.
Just about up there.
Hitman 4-2, departure handoff. Hitman 4-2 switching, good day.
There we go. Let's get the nose down a little bit, so I'm starting to get a little too high.
Here comes Santa's village.
Roger.
Did you guys hear that?
You're not funny, Pecker. Stay off the frequency.
It wasn't me, I swear. Everyone shut up. Enough of the jokes.
Approaching the Keskuskenttä Stadium.
Got fireworks. Nice.
Norwegian 7042, continue. Contact tower on 118.7. Switching to tower, Norwegian 7042.
Panthers, Stings, you're cleared to detach.
Copy.
Sting 1 detaching. Thanks for having us, gentlemen. Itos.
Panthers detaching.
All right, we are heading to the refuel track.
Thank you, friends, for helping us push the Russians back and protect Finland. We'll never forget what the Panthers and Stingers did for us.
Anytime, sir.
Anytime, sir. Just doing our jobs.
Hey, I didn't know that's what he was going to say.
The colonel may even name one of Santa's reindeers after you. Now Dasher. Now Dancer. Now Sparky. Nah, he'd be the one with the red nose. See what a bunch of idiots I have to deal with? Alright, stay safe out there, devil. Things out.
Godspeed.
Stings, take finger 4 for the transit. 2, pull back a bit. Roger.
Meow. Nice.
Sting, you are leaving my airspace. Departure handing off. Sting copies. Flight push 1 on Victor. Sting 1-1 check.
1-2.
1-3. 1-4. 1-5. 1-6. 1-7. All right. We'll head straight to the blue track for gas. We'll refuel once more over Bergen, Norway, then straight to Lakenheath. It's gonna be a long one. I hope you brought enough fiddle packs. Okay, Stings, push Amber 3.
I think that's Uniform Channel 5, if I remember right. Alright. Guess not.
Sting 1-1, check.
1-2.
1-3. 1-4. 1-5. 1-6. 1-7. Shell 2-1, Sting 1 and 2 are inbound to the blue track. We're 40 miles out.
Sting, good evening. Shell 2-1 is on station at 20,000, 310 knots. You're cleared to join. Advise when duty.
Roger, Sting 1's duty. Stings, I'm Victor. I just wanted to say I'm really proud of you all. The squadron left the States for a training debt, but it quickly turned into a hot conflict. Against Russia, no less. Many of you have just seen the elephant for the first time. You cannot simulate that in training, but you all acted with grace under pressure, displayed courage, and good airmanship. I'm honored to lead such a bunch of true fighter pilots.
That's right. You guys hear that?
Sir. How long do we need to stay in the UK? We'll get our orders once we get there. I think they'll want us to stay for a few weeks, just in case. But we won't be training. You'll get your well-deserved R&R.
R&R at RAF Lakenheath in February? Can we go to Hawaii?
I'm
Right?
going down to London, that's for sure. Maybe so, but not anytime soon. We'll be confined within 10 miles from the base. Oh, great. Beans and sausage, here we come. I haven't told you the best part yet. Will we get fish and chips too? No. Otis will be on the tarmac waiting for us. He even arranged for a few C-17s to bring your families over.
Oh, nice.
Dope. All I got is a cat. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't be such a buzzkill, man. I can't wait to see Amy. Hold her, kiss her.
Dude, wait till we get to your hotel room. Not in front of the president.
You pull down your pants in public, you embarrass the whole squadron.
Oh, fuck you all. We love you, man. Hey, while we're enjoying the facilities at Rovaniemi, the Finish Hornets were really spread out in the woods. Yeah, they used roads for runways, then hid their planes in the woods. Hey, I once had to land on one of those, remember?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I really wonder what it's like to fly a Hornet in the Finnish Air Force.
Why don't you ask Baltic Dragon?
All right. All right. Very cool. Campaign end. Campaign success. Given your outstanding contributions to the war effort, our forces have triumphed over the enemy. Your efforts in particular were instrumental in bringing a swift and decisive conclusion to this unfortunate chapter in history. You should hold your head high in the knowledge that your bravery and skill saved countless friendly lives. Well done, soldier. Well, airman, but whatever. That was freaking cool. I really enjoyed the send out on the campaign. That was pretty sweet. Kind of a pain in the ass to hold the formation, but you know, flying formation with AI is always extremely fun. I appreciate everybody's kind words during this campaign and all the other videos that I do, and hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I really liked it. I look forward to getting into more campaigns. I'm going to put a poll on the community tab on my YouTube channel, and let me know which campaign you would like to see me tackle next. Once the poll is ended, I'll select the winner, and I'll do that as my next campaign. Again, appreciate it. As always, no aircraft was harmed in the making of these videos, except for all of them. And we will see you guys in the next sortie.